G'day, my name's Ed Lineker. I created the airdrop irrigation system, and it's basically a response to the devastating effects of drought. There's a big search for alternative sources of water, and there's many technologies out there, desalinisation and even tapping into sacred water storage or ground reserves like the Artesian Basin, looking for water where there's just an abundant resource of water in the air that surrounds us. And even in places like the Negev Desert in Israel, which is one of the driest deserts on the planet, there's a content of moisture in the air, and all you need to do is reduce that air down to a certain temperature and you release that moisture. And there are water harvesting technologies out there, but there's very few low-tech solutions. A low-tech solution is perfect for rural farmers, something that they can install, something that they can maintain themselves, and what it's doing is basically taking that water out of the air and irrigating their crops with that water, basically putting the water back into the roots of plants where it belongs and where it has evaporated from. And so that's exactly what airdrop irrigation does. It takes the water that's in the air, it feeds it through the network of piping, and this, which has been developed over weeks and weeks of prototyping, is a really efficient means of creating water through the production of condensation. And so all that water then collects in a underground rainwater tank and is then pumped back through to the roots of plants via subsurface drip irrigation, which is a low pressure system for irrigating crops. And it's all very low tech. It doesn't need a specialised unit to come and install it. It's easy to install, simply like installing a rainwater tank. And then that's what I wanted. I wanted farmers to be able to install this themselves. So, they didn't have to get anybody out, and especially for maintenance. The whole thing has been designed so you can deconstruct it for maintenance while it's still in the ground, and you can build it back again after you've repaired it. The one that I made in the backyard at Mum's house was creating about a litre of water in a day, and that was a very small scale down system, but I proved the concept works, and therefore then it can be implemented on large scales for large agricultural use.